Tonight on Documentify TV. What if everything you thought you knew about the Vikings was wrong? Forget the horned helmets and the brutish raiders. The real-life story was buried in the ground. In 2020, in a quiet suburb north of Stockholm, a routine excavation uncovered something that would send a buzz of gossip among archaeologists. Not a sword, not a shield, but a simple ceramic pot, carefully sealed with a stone lid. A 1,000-year-old secret, waiting to be opened. Inside was a treasure beyond imagination. Heavy silver arm rings, an intricately designed necklace, and a distinctive silver amulet, all meticulously wrapped inside an opulent linen purse, wrapped with priceless silk. But the greatest treasures were hidden in the details. Microscopic analysis of the linen revealed pollen from grains and medicinal plants from their environment. The silk itself was a clue. It wasn't made in Scandinavia. It came from far, far away, hinting at a story much larger than this single farmstead. But the most explosive secret lay within 12 silver coins, fashioned into pendants. Archaeologists expected local currency. What they found left them speechless. These weren't just European coins. They were a global ledger, minted in places the Vikings were supposedly just raiding. Bavaria, Bohemia, Normandy, England, and then the unthinkable. Coins from Persia, Islamic dirhams from the Abbasid Caliphate, thousands of miles away. This wasn't a raider's hoard. This was the portfolio of a global trader. The find proved that 1,000 years ago, this small community in Sweden was a player on the world stage, part of a complex and sophisticated network of trade that stretched across continents. But it wasn't just goods and money that traveled these ancient highways. It was people. DNA analysis of skeletons from the farm's own burial ground revealed another bombshell. At least one of the men buried there was not local. He was a foreigner, a man from a distant land who had traveled, lived, and died here, accepted into this Viking community. The people of Täby weren't just trading with the world, they were living with it. This leaves one final, profound question. Why was this incredible, globally connected treasure buried? The evidence suggests this was no panicked hiding from an attack. This was deliberate. This was a ceremony. The leading theory is that this hoard was a final, grand offering, a symbolic farewell to the land as the 500-year-old farmstead was abandoned, a powerful ritual possibly performed in honor of a high-ranking individual, perhaps even a high-ranking woman. The Täby Hoard forces us to see the Vikings not as one-dimensional warriors, but as sophisticated, multicultural, and deeply spiritual people connected to a globalized world long before our own. That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time, right here on Documentify TV.